guys, it's Kakashi here from Kakashi's Corner, and today I'm not doing any guides or reviews. I'm just going to have some fun. I've got my daily quest is to score 500 points with any ion, but the ions, I don't know, they are just not one of my favorite types of units. They don't seem to excel in any way. They don't have very high health, they don't have amazing damage. They do some AoE damage to robotic units, but that just doesn't make sense because when you're trying to counter a robotic unit, you would try to focus your damage on one unit with high health rather than dispersing the damage, a smaller amount of damage to more units. And it's very unlikely to get a whole bunch of robotic units come up to each other than what do you call it, specters. And specters, I don't think you need a titan just to counter specters, unless it's like some deck to swarm with specters, which is, I expect, would be far and in between. I don't think it's a very likely opponent to face, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see how it works out. Maybe it's fun deck to play with. As you see here, even against higher units, the normal ion just doesn't do much. I don't see the whole point of the ion except for the badass. It's not a great character. So let's see the core ion. I think his ability is nice, especially in this situation. Okay, there's no clumped up units, so not even in this situation. The range, nothing special. Like I said, damage, it's not great. Okay, there's a massive misfire, but anyways, as long as he's having fun, you know. Let's see what he does to this ogre, if he's gonna get anything done. It seems like he's got a decent fire rate. Okay, you know what? I may have been a bit mistaken, but this robotic DPS against Titans seems to be decent. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing, you know. No, I would expect a little bit more. But right, let's look at the smoke starter as an example. Okay, it actually seems like this core ion, which does cost 2 more energy, does more robotic DPS, but it's not substantial. I don't see it as a great card. I still need to figure out how to play with the card properly. I don't have much experience at all. I got the 2 ions, the normal 5 energy ion, or no, 4 energy ion, and the core ion 7 energy from that Titan Showdown event. So it's quite recent, and I still need to figure out what's going on underneath. Anyways, you'll see I didn't start unlocking the victory cache because I still got some slots open, and while I'm playing now, it's possible that I'm going to unlock some of those hacked victory caches, which takes 6 seconds to unlock. So I don't start unlocking anything until all my slots are full. I don't have any hacked caches. Anyways, this video is a bit of a different format today because I don't. I'm just having fun at lunchtime. Now I've got about 15 minutes to go before I have to get back to the office. But I thought get some content out there, chat a bit, see what I can get done with these ions. Okay, that seems like I've got a network issue. I don't know if it's network on my side or if it's the servers or anything of that sort, but let's hope I can get back into the game without losing out on many points. So the core ions, I must say they do look pretty badass, and from this last game that I played they seem to do pretty decent robotic damage. But you can't really compare the core ion with the Smoke Strider, because the core ion is a legendary card, so natively his damage should be higher, which makes sense. So it's difficult to compare. You would have to put two legendary cards up against each other to be able to really say which one is better of the two. But anyways, I'm gonna restart this video and see if I'm going to get back into play again where it goes. Anyways, cheers, have fun. Okay, I'm back again now. I closed the game and I see I won the match somehow. There's a big trick, guys. But anyways, let's get back into the action. But before I continue, let me just show you what my deck looks like. Got the two ions over here. Normal ion, description says the ion is rigged to punish dense configurations of robotic enemy forces. Quite high robotic DPS, I only noticed now. I didn't know it was that high. It's not bad, especially for a full energy card. Let's compare them quickly to the Atlas, which is like a single target version of a anti-robotic Titan, I suppose. So if we go over here, the standard Atlas. Okay, this one's level 8, where my ion is level 9 for the event. And you'll see the Atlas, it's a common card, where the other one is rare, and the Atlas has higher robotic DPS. Hit points is about the same. The attack rate is faster on the ion, but it still, its overall DPS is lower, and that works out over the attack speed and the amount of damage per hit. He's got it seems like he may have he's got an attack area of 10, which the Atlas doesn't have, but like I said, with the anti-robotic unit, you don't want AoE damage really. You want to focus on one target that has very high health pool that you just want to get down as soon as possible. It's a bit faster, and the hit points I think is actually lower. Let's check. So yes, the hit points is lower for the ion compared to the Atlas, and the Atlas is even one level behind the ion, and it's one grade quality lower. The Atlas has even got higher human DPS, and the range is exactly the same. So overall, the Atlas would be my go-to card. But anyway, let's get another game in before I have to go back to the office. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I don't get kicked out this time. The win is nice, but it's more about the fun for me. Especially during lunchtime, you don't have too much time to waste, you know. So I just want to chill out and maybe get some trophies. But the focus here for me at this stage is to clear the daily quest, you know. Get some nice rewards in there randomly, and you'll see as you move up in ranks, the rewards you get from your login rewards and your chests increase with the rank you are. So even if if you don't have victim caches, but you collect your login caches, you'll see that your quality and the amount of cards you get increased. Anyways, let's see. Not again. What's going on? Let's... Okay. Maybe I get a win. You know. A win is better than nothing. Or in this case, I'd like to have something, some form of fun. But anyways, beggars can't be choosers, and I've got to get back to the office. Anyways, it was nice to chat, and maybe soon I will do a more in-depth review or guide on the Ion. But at this stage, if you want anti-robotic, go for the Smoke Slider or the Atlas. Anyways, peace and fun. Okay, I'm home now. I'm on my local Wi-Fi, my personal Wi-Fi, so let's see if I've got some more stability. I'm still busy with these ions. Let's see if we can get the rest complete before the reset. Anyways, busy day at work, but that's how it goes. Let's see what type of matchup I do. I must say the ions, they're okay. I still need to figure out how to play with them, how they should be deployed, and get the most out of them. But I think at this stage, it's the rest of my deck is basically...
Let's do this.
What's carrying
Say hello to my hollow friend.
get the volume through the Anyway, let's see. Locked and loaded.
Light him up.
It's anyway, so it's got the guns.
Titans are ready in 30
If I get a
seconds.
shot off, completely fumbled this. But well,
We've lost Charlie.
maybe you know what, there's a lot of units here. Let's see if the Ion won't be able to clean up a bit
Your Titans are
of
ready to
this
deploy.
messy situation, especially put some range on it. Yeah, wasted it. All of that big bunch of knocked up units all moved to the same spot. So maybe over there, hopefully the AOE will take out the majority of those units.
We're falling behind.
Where are you
Keep it
going
together.
now? Why are you... Let's go. Send some backup. Okay. This game is definitely not mine. That's it.
Yeah, we'll start.
Let's make the gunner and see if that gunner is bad.
Hold tight. Fly boost incoming.
I must say the gunner has turned out to be one of my favorite units, as well as being one of my more higher level units, which sounds out levels I've got. Okay, there's some of these rocket guns in there. Should have got them over there. Anyway, why isn't the score Ion using the score ability? I swear. Not bad. You know what? The other thing that the core ion, the core ion should do well is counter drones,
We may be down.
because they are robotic, and it's 3 units that spawn with 1 card, so they are clumped up always, they never separate. So the Ion seems to be performing well
Welcome
against
back, Commander.
drones.
We've got work to do.
But still, is it worth having a 4 energy or 7 energy card in your deck to counter a 3 energy card? It's not ideal. Usually you would want a cheaper card to counter a more expensive card. But this game I completely fumbled. I was messing around too much with my volume settings and everything, but let's see what happens when I
Prepare to engage
focus.
enemy forces.
Can't win every game. Gotta get a bit distracted once in a
Jack
while.
Cooper, reporting for duty.
Follow the same
Say hello to my hollow friend.
tactics. Usually I always throw my Jack Cooper out first,
We got Alpha.
and then I delay my second Titan. I'm sorry, I mean pilot. I do this so that I can see where they are sending a unit, and to see what unit should I use my 3 energy gunner, or should I use my hollow grenadier to counter whatever unit they throw second. So I don't respond with my second call until I see what their second call is. I didn't do it this game, but that's my default tactic that I go to. Okay, so I can
Your Titans are on
save
call.
up some
Give the
energy
word.
nicely. Let's see the type of
Bravo
ion.
hardpoint lost.
Let's see, okay, it's not Jack Cooper. Okay, the ion really does not seem to do too bad against bio units. Taking care of that situation
Charlie Long. Got Bravo.
quite proficiently.
Sentry gun online.
Yes, that didn't go bad at all. Let's see how he does against a turret. Not bad at all, I must say. Not bad at all. Okay.
Looking good for us. Don't look back.
Orcon, and let's see what
We
happens.
got hardpoint Charlie.
Yeah. Dr. Anfield, the new card, seems to
Fortified
do
on
quite well. The Orcon is there to counter fast attacking, slow attacking units.
More supply.
And the Ion is a fast attacking unit, so
Just lost hardpoint Alpha.
the Ion should be a good counter
You're crushed.
for
Don't let up.
Bravo. Get over there and pack me in.
the Orcon. It should be a good counter for the Titan that I use. Let's put these rocket grenadiers over there. The turret is going to tank. Stand with the sentry. These rocket grenadiers should take pretty good care of this poor ogre. Yes, all seems good. Good, I'm getting distracted again. Get some hard points. Smoke started doing a good job at clearing that hard point, and this game is pretty much mine. And you see how easy it is to lose focus just by changing the volume quickly at the beginning of the game. And I'm having fun with the ions. They are not bad. And too bad that
Bugging out.
I think
Well
I've
done,
completed the
Commander.
quest now. I don't know if I'll play another match with this deck, but after playing about five games or so, I'm definitely feeling more confident with the ions. Especially this last game, they seem to have performed quite well, and I think the thing that makes them
Let's see
work
what's happening
so
in the
well
frontier.
is the attack
What can I
range
get
is
for ya?
quite good. The DPS itself is lower than the Atlas, but the Atlas slow attack
This could help
speed.
your squad.
Atlas can be killed before he actually initiates its attack. That's what makes the Ion nice. It's a constant damage, and you can gauge how quickly the enemy's health is going down, and you it can possibly make the difference between killing another unit before he kills you. Unlike the Atlas, that another unit can kill you before the Atlas gets a shot fired off, which means the Atlas didn't do any damage at all. But anyways, I've got one more go before I complete the quest. Let's try this deck out again. I must say it was quite nice to see how the Anfield boosted that ion of mine substantially. So let's see. Obviously the network here at home on my Wi-Fi is a lot better. No interruptions, and yes, I must say playing close to my work at lunchtime isn't like, yeah, I usually get disconnected and do some trophies. But anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, default tactics.
Pilot Jack Cooper here.
Jack Cooper to capture the hard point. I respond, Spectre Captain. In this case, follow Grenadier is quick counter. Okay. Shoot the camera over here as well. Simply in the this energy
Your
to
Titan
set
will
up
be ready in
damage.
30
That
seconds.
mine completely messed up my play. It's not, but it's animated. Let's see what I can get done. Jack Cooper, his effect is going to trigger now. Who's over here? What's that? That's a grenadier. Let's put the drones over there, catch the grenadier. Good work, good work. Let's put this on this Titan. Not enough. Wasted that ball now completely. Anyways, back to the action. I just need some pilots on the field now to catch these orphans. I want to use my guns now when I get my Titans now on the field. That Strider is going to completely flip my drones. See, this just didn't work out well. Let's see, maybe I can capture Alpha with Jack Cooper. Coming over there. I want to send a pilot straight into the Strider. Okay, maybe I can get some nice push at pilots. Over there. Ground Smoke Strider. Looks like it may be back in business. We've got a massive the enemy's got a massive lead on me at this stage, but if I can just keep these hard points, right. Okay, this gunner is taking care of the poor ogre. Okay, let's see, I've got energy and I've got my 4 iron. Where am I going to put him? Okay, that should be enough to take care of that. One, fine, messing up my play again. Yeah, I'm still good for now, Yeah, let's see what happens. I drop these 2 units over there. Am I gonna take a chance? There. Maybe I can get lucky. Just maybe I can get lucky. Man, these 2 ions have ripped that turret to pieces. Anyways, straight for the win. Yeah, I didn't capture the knocking damage with the big legs. I think the Ampere made a big impact on their damage as well. If I put that Ampere on a Atlas, the Atlas would have run away with the damage again, including the extra health, except what can I say? I don't know. I think the Atlas would have done better over there. The core ions core ability. Also, I didn't see how many times it triggered on the main turret or if it triggered at all. But if it did, that would have definitely given the core ion a massive deep damage buff or pump up compared to what the Atlas would have gotten, even with the anti. Anyways, let's see what the rewards are for today's daily quest.
I got the best toys at a fair price.
Okay, ooh, lots of tokens. I like the part of losing waste. Cross depot, never really use it once. Anyways guys, that's it for today with the Ion deck. I must say, after familiarizing myself with it, it turned out to be a bit better than I initially thought. And I guess it's the same with any card. You just need to get how they should be played. As always with Titans, I think the positioning is very important, and to position them so that you can counter clumped up units, like the description of the unit said. Please let me know, give me some suggestions on how the Ions should be played, and as always, have fun.